The announcement that finally ends months of whispers and speculation did not come from a rumor mill, a paddock leak, or a social media post. It came directly from the heart of Red Bull Racing's headquarters in Milton Keynes. Gianpiero Lambiase, the calm voice behind Max Verstappen's radio, the engineer who has guided the Dutchman through 4 world championships, has officially decided to stay. No transfer, no farewell tour, no secret negotiations that would pull him away from the garage he helped turn into a dynasty. Lambiase will remain at Red Bull through the 2026 Formula One season and beyond, and that single decision quietly reshapes the future of the team. Before we continue, if you enjoy deep, real Formula One stories that go beyond lap times and headlines, take a moment to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and tell us in the comments what you think about this news. Your support helps us continue bringing you the stories that truly shape the world of F1. For months, Lambiase's name has been circulating around the paddock like unfinished business. Aston Martin, Williams, even whispers of interest from teams preparing major technical rebuilds. It made sense. In a sport where elite engineers are sometimes more valuable than drivers, Lambiase represents stability, trust, and proven championship execution. But according to reports from The Telegraph and later confirmed by Autosport and other major outlets, he has chosen something far rarer in modern Formula One: continuity. He will remain at Red Bull under his current contract, which runs through the end of 2027, and he will continue serving in his dual role as Max Verstappen's race engineer and head of racing operations. This is not simply a contract extension. This is a declaration of intent, both from Lambiase and from Red Bull Racing. The bond between Verstappen and Lambiase has become one of the most powerful working relationships in the sport. Over the years, it has evolved into something deeper than professional cooperation. Max has repeatedly described Gianpiero not only as an engineer, but as a friend, a stabilizing presence, and someone he trusts completely in moments of pressure. In Formula One, trust is performance, and Red Bull knows it. But this decision does not come in comfortable times. The 2025 season ended in heartbreak. Verstappen lost the championship to Lando Norris by just 2 points. 2 points, the narrowest margin that separates glory from defeat. Abu Dhabi was the final blow. Cameras caught Lambiase standing silently in the garage, eyes red, fighting emotion. It wasn't only the pain of losing a title. It was something heavier. Behind the scenes, Lambiase had been living through one of the most difficult personal periods of his life. His wife Eloisa has been battling breast cancer, forcing Gianpiero to miss multiple races throughout 2025. His absence created a new reality inside Red Bull, one where even a championship machine had to adapt to the human side of the sport. This led to difficult conversations inside the team. Lambiase requested a more balanced working structure, fewer mandatory travel obligations, greater personal flexibility, and stronger internal support. Red Bull listened. The compromise they reached may look small on paper, but it changed everything. From 2026 onward, Lambiase will operate on a reduced travel program, allowing him to remain fully integrated in operations while maintaining balance in his personal life. This was the detail that ultimately convinced him to stay. And his decision arrives at a moment when Red Bull's technical core is undergoing silent transformation. 3 of the 4 main engineers who formed Verstappen's inner technical circle are already gone or preparing to leave. David Mart has moved to Audi. Tom Hart, Verstappen's performance engineer, has signed with Williams. Michael Manning remains at Red Bull, but in a newly restructured role. Lambiase now stands as the final remaining pillar of Max's original technical core. In Formula One, senior technical staff transfers are not simple. Elite engineers cannot just walk into a new team. They must serve gardening leave, extended paid periods away from competition to prevent sensitive technical knowledge from being transferred. Will Courtney, the former Red Bull strategist who joined McLaren, is a perfect example. His operational involvement was delayed for months due to contractual agreements. In Lambiase's case, his contract through 2027 means any future move would require a similar legal and strategic settlement. But for now, the message is clear: there are no negotiations. There is no exit plan. He stays. Behind this stability lies a deeper strategic shift inside Red Bull. Following the departure of Jonathan Wheatley in 2024, who became team principal at Sauber Audi. Red Bull redistributed internal leadership. Lambiase was promoted into a central operational command role, effectively becoming one of the architects of race weekend execution. He is no longer only the voice on the radio. He now helps shape the strategic DNA of Red Bull Racing. According to the race, Aston Martin had offered Lambiase an even higher leadership position. Some discussions even touched the level of future team principal or executive roles. These talks intensified after Adrian Newey's project leadership restructuring. But for now, these offers have been paused, not rejected, simply frozen. Lambiase has not closed the door on future change, but his priorities have shifted. Personal experience, family realities, and his deep friendship with Verstappen now weigh more than titles or titles in the making. And now all eyes turn to 2026. A new technical era, new power units, new aerodynamic philosophy, new balance of power. Every team will effectively reset from a neutral starting line. In that environment, communication becomes weaponry, and Red Bull enters that war with one of the sharpest blades in the sport, the Verstappen-Lambiase partnership. Their harmony, built across more than a decade, could be the difference against Mercedes, Ferrari, McLaren, and Audi. Red Bull has secured what might be its most valuable competitive advantage: perfect driver-engineer communication. But this decision sends a message far beyond Red Bull. The second half of 2025 was turbulent. Internally, morale wavered. Pressure increased. The surprise exit of Helmut Marko shortly after the Abu Dhabi finale left a leadership void. Verstappen himself expressed growing frustration with technical and strategic management. The bond that once felt unbreakable began showing fine cracks. That is why this confirmation matters. If Verstappen remains with Red Bull long-term, it will largely be because figures like Lambiase understand his mentality, his limits, and his competitive psychology. The driver-engineer relationship in modern Formula One is often underestimated. But behind every perfectly executed pit call, every millimeter-perfect overtake, and every championship-winning strategy lies a synergy that takes years to build. And Verstappen and Lambiase may have the most refined synergy on the grid. Sometimes dry, sometimes ironic, always precise. 3 words on the radio can change an entire race. The 2026 regulations will rewrite the competitive order. New hybrid systems, new performance ceilings. Everyone restarts nearly equal. Entering that unknown with a trusted compass may be Red Bull's greatest asset. If Lambiase represents certainty, Verstappen's future is far more fluid. Despite a contract that runs until 2028, internal tensions and public comments at the end of 2025 leave room for speculation. Some paddock insiders believe Max has already evaluated alternative futures. And if Red Bull fails to deliver a championship-capable car in 2026, Lambiase's presence could become the final defense line holding Verstappen within the team. Formula One history has seen engineers follow their drivers into new chapters before. It happens. Knowledge follows trust. But for now, the message is simple. They stay. And in a sport where chaos can grow from a single miscommunication, this stability may be the most important signal heading into the next era. Because in Formula One, championships are not won only with throttle pedals. They are won with the right voice at the right time. Thanks for watching to the end. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and tell us in the comments what you think about Gianpiero Lambiase's decision to stay at Red Bull.